Hey, how's everybody doing today? All right. As you can imagine, I'm completely nutso about AI right now. Um, I love AI, but I hate AI, and I love it. I don't know what to say. Let me show you something that will blow your mind. This is the Meta, I'm talking Facebook, Llama 3 image generator. Watch what happens. I'm going to type cat eating carrots. Look how fast that is. The hell is that? I can say cat eating a cow. Cat eating a kite. Look at that. That is extremely fast. That is no human can draw that at that speed. Cat eating a piece of paper. Are you impressed or not? Because I'm deeply impressed by that. I don't know how anybody can do that. Watch this. I'll say astronaut on Mars. On Mars, astronaut eating at McDonald's. I that leaves me speechless. That is the fastest image generator on planet Earth right now. There is no way. And it's free. I can use it for free. Yeah, it's not just really quick, it's kick ass quick. Now it does fail, like I say, Indian scammer yelling at a person. You can't say victim. So it doesn't quite, or angry man yelling at dog. See? So it can't infer the fact that the man should be yelling at the dog. Scammer failing miserably. Let's try. Scammer failing miserably. So it doesn't identify scammer. Anyways, let me describe what's going on. Llama is the Facebook version of ChatGPT. Okay, I'm going to use those terms loosely because I want you to understand. AI is a hot topic right now. We all know that because you see it everywhere you go. Behind the scenes, we have large companies such as Google, Apple, Meta, which is formerly Facebook. I haven't seen Twitter do anything, but Twitter's an offshoot of Elon Musk. He's created a thing called Grok. So I'm in a kind of rabbit hole with AI right now. So my impression of AI, this is my impression of AI. I think AI is a amalgamation of human intelligence on a fast lookup using machine learning. That's really what it is. Um, that has good stuff and bad stuff. I'll point out where my fears lie. I'm afraid. I'm afraid of artificial intelligence cars. The reason, if here's a proposition: if if cars were driven by artificial intelligence in a certain
You have
scenario,
one new message.
hey Fluffy, how you doing? Uh, if a car is going down the road and in front of the car is a bus full of children, behind the car is is a truck carrying atomic waste. To the to the left of the car are a bunch of old grannies that are Pulitzer prizes that have written Pulitzer, that have been given the Pulitzer Prize, and to the right are a bunch of little children milling about, ready to cross the street. So, given the wrong circumstance, which vehicle should the car crash into? Okay. So the AI is going to look at the scenario and it's going to say, we have a bus full of children, we have old grannies crossing the street that have Pulitzer prizes, and we have children milling about, we have atomic waste behind us. You want to kill the old ladies? So it wrecks into the old ladies. Okay, now it becomes a court scenario. So the relatives of the old ladies, they call their AI attorney. They have to text them, I guess. They have to text their attorney. Can you represent me, and how much are you going to cost? Granny Smith, who cured Alzheimer, was just killed by an AI car, and so the AI attorney is going to say, of course, you'll need to blah 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 bullet points, and so the person that we're describing gets into their self-driven car and they go down to the attorney's office and they sit down and they type at each other through a window using Meta, I guess. And then he says, okay, I'll represent you. So they go to the AI courtroom and there's an AI judge. What happens in that scenario is everybody is using all of human knowledge to make a decision. No mistakes are made except for hallucinations by the AI. So you might see the judge hiccup and eat a cheeseburger while he's making his judgment. Oh, oops, I didn't mean that. That's what we're proposing. So it's with a big line of caution that I think the human race needs to approach this. So here's the Beethoven song. I'm going to play it again and then we'll scambait. I love this. I think it's great. It doesn't sound perfect by any measure. I mean, I'm already picked apart the song. I took out at certain sections where I want it to eliminate a word. But it's a good song. The feline hero of the night sings a song from danger of all his might. His claws are sharp, his eyes shine bright. He's a hero cat, ready to fight with the ground like thunder and a bird like a storm. Right towards him, king was all war. He's got a heart of gold. Heart of gold. So in this song, in my brain, I don't want him to say hero cat. I just want to be, he's a hero. See, that's where my brain goes with this song. He's not a hero cat. He's a hero. So that's how I pick it apart. I really like the song, but I'm already picking it apart. He's a fearless defender, standing tall. Brighter than a hero cat, ready to brawl. Can you understand what I'm going? It should be, he's a hero. So it kind of misses the mark, but it's really good. And I gotta say, I'm impressed. That was done with Suno. And we did it last night just with a text prompt. It was amazing. So here's my other thoughts. What are we going to do if scammers start using AI? What are you going to do if, I mean, we already have a problem calling tech support. I mean, if you need help with something and you get an automated voice system, you know what I'm saying? you're gonna you're gonna be talking to an AI person, and they're gonna say something off the wall, and you're gonna say you're a robot. In that movie Elysium, with Matt Damon, he's being bossed around by a robot. And he's like, "Stop it! Cut it out!" You know, that's the kind of environment that we can enter. You're gonna say, "I want to talk to a real person." So you're gonna know this with your brain. You're gonna say, "This is an AI, isn't it?" You're gonna say that a lot in the coming years. You say, "I want to talk to a real person. I don't want to talk to a robot." You're gonna say that. I can guarantee it. I just hope it doesn't happen in a courtroom, because in a courtroom you expect human precision. You expect duty and law. I just hope it doesn't. And then here's a dilemma. AI would be perfect in a legal sense because it can look up things. So I want the attorneys to use AI to look up case law, but I want the human to do the actual judging. Right. So you're going to get precision, but no sympathy. Um, yeah, it's going to get weird. It's going to get really weird. Um, there are certain areas that AI is great at, like finding medicine, um, building antibiotics. Yeah, I have that SSA. I'm thinking I'm going to call your SSA scammer, Mark. I think that would be a good idea. I'd love to do an SSA scam today. So, all right, I'm done ranting about AI. That was a positive rant, by the way. I think it's mostly good. I really do. Um, I I can't get my mind off of it, so I'm in a deep dive as it is. Um, I just love it. I think AI is bringing new stuff. I mean, that's for sure. But we need to know when it's AI and when it's not. That's the important part. I can imagine guys going on dates with AI girlfriends and having their heart broken. I mean, that's gonna suck. Imagine you're 28 years old. You've been a loser because you worked so hard, and you finally meet the world of your dreams, and she's not real. What do you do? Good thing you can't make an AI girlfriend pregnant unless she emulates it, and then I've had it. There's AI bots on the iPhone. You can have a talk with an AI girlfriend if you want. It's kind of cool, but she's so prim and proper. Yeah, it's a 419 scam. Yeah, you're right. You're right, Fred. What do you do if everything's remote and you grow up, you're 5 years old, and you have a friend named Barry, and then when you turn 17, you're like, I'm gonna get to meet Barry finally, and then the the day comes, you're 18, you're allowed to leave your house, your parents set you up with an apartment, and you're gonna go meet Barry, your best friend for life at a coffee shop, and he's not real. What would that do to the human? Oh, you're an AI. Oh, wow. Or a girlfriend. You can replace that with girlfriend. I'm just trying to reimagine myself as a 5 year old talking to imaginary intelligences, becoming its friend, and then when I become an adult, having to confront the fact that they aren't real. So it's just that's how loopy and weird this whole thing is. All right, let's call this SSA scammer. Let's see if I can. I'd like to get a bank out of them. Let's see if we can get a bank out of these guys. I'm going to close the meta and let's do this. Okay, let me get my driver's license out. I want to make sure I match. I'm going to play Walter Scott. Actually, I'm going to do Raymond Roberts. I think Raymond Roberts would be better for this. Okay, I got Raymond's ID. Okay, keep in mind these numbers don't last very long, so when I call it, they might not answer. I hope they answer because we're going to have some fun with them. Here we go, folks. Didn't answer. Why don't they keep their numbers active? I don't understand. Try it again. Switch to another number. Try it again. Yeah, that number might be, that looks like the number's dead, Mark. Let me try a different caller ID. Yeah, dead number. Let me try it with my cell phone just in case. There's always a possibility they're blocking SIP. Yeah, they're down. Okay. Yep, number is down, Mark. Sorry about that. All right. The one you provided does? Oh, okay. Oh, I see what you're saying, Mark. Okay, let me try the number you provided. Okay, calling the numbers you provided. Hello? Hello?
Yes.
I'm at,
Hello?
yeah, hello?
Hi. Yes, hi, sir. You are connected to the Social Security Administration. How may I
Huh.
help you?
Okay, I'm really upset. It says here that you're disappointed. My account is temporarily suspended.
All right. When did you receive the email?
Yeah, it says it's with a sense of disappointment that we communicate to you that your
I
account
said,
has been
sir, when did you receive the email?
yesterday. I took the day
Okay.
off.
Do you have your case?
I took the day off so I can call you.
Mm-hmm. All right, sir.
Why?
Thank you so much. Can you confirm your case number?
Um, case number. Yeah, it's SSA
Starting with
seven.
SSA.
Yeah, it
Yes.
says it SSA dash 724 661
Mm-hmm.
481.
Mm-hmm. All right. And, sir, can you also confirm me your name?
Yeah, my name is Raymond. Last name is Roberts.
Raymond, and your last name is Robert, right?
Yes, Raymond Roberts.
All right. right. Thank you so much. And can you confirm me your zip code?
Zip code is 84105.
All right. So you are connected to the Social Security Administration office. My name is Anna Scott, and my badge ID is SSA 2108. Okay, sure.
Hold on, let me write that down. You said SSA
Yes.
2108.
Yes, that is my badge ID. My name is
Okay.
Anna Scott. ANNASCOTT.
Anna Scott. Thank you, Anna.
Yes,
Okay,
sir.
so why is
Thank you so much,
my
sir. So, as
why
this,
is why
okay, I'm
is
going to
my
tell you.
why is it being suspended?
Yes, I'm going to give you the information. So, as this is a confidential information regarding about your social security, we cannot
Okay.
simply share this kind of information to any third person. So, for my final
Okay.
verification that I'm giving all this information to the right person, can you also confirm me the last four digits of your social?
Um. Okay. You want the last four of my social?
Yes,
It's
from that I
four
can only
four.
provide you the information.
Okay. 4398.
All right, stay on the line. Let me pull up your file, okay, sure?
All right. Yeah, this is unique. I'm gonna try to make this a full bait. I'm gonna act and
All right,
pretend that
Mr.
it's
Raymond,
real.
are you still there?
Yes, I'm here. Yes, I'm here.
Okay, sure. The purpose of your getting an email is to notify that we have received orders and notice from the law enforcement agencies to suspend your social security number on an immediate basis. And
Why?
as we have a trace trails of
Why?
criminal
Why?
activities and drugs trafficking activities done under your name and your social, are you
Yeah.
aware of this?
No. What did what
All
what
right,
am I?
I'll be giving you the information. I will be giving you the information what exactly happened under your social. And sir, uh, you also need to understand that this is. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Um.
Yes, this is a recorded line from the Social Security Administration, Department of Justice, and Federal Trade Commission. Okay. So
Okay, but
one thing,
you're
what I'm giving you,
saying that there's criminal charges.
yes, criminal activities and drugs trafficking
Why?
activities going under your social. That is the reason you receive regarding about the suspension of your social email. So I'm going to give you the information what exactly happened under your social. Okay?
Okay. All right.
And sir, while I'm giving you the information, you do not interrupt me because this is a recorded line. Once I
Okay.
have done giving you the information, I will be giving you a fair enough chance to speak. All right, sir?
Okay.
So,
Okay.
the Sheriff Department of El Paso Division received a complaint regarding an abandoned car which is rented under your name, which was near the south border of Texas. So, the make and model of the car is 2013 Toyota Corolla with a license plate number TX2440. So, Mr.
Um,
Robert, uh,
a car was rented under my
yes,
name
can you hear? Yes, a car was rented under your
from
name to the state
2013.
of at the south border of Texas.
From
So the make and model
2013.
of the car is 2013 Toyota Corolla with a license plate number TX2440.
Very few
So sir,
places rent
during an
cars that are that
investigation,
old.
there
That's
were
an
gas
old car.
residues and blood residues found inside the car. So have you ever rented a car Toyota Corolla?
No, I've never rented a Toyota. I've rented um, I've rented Dodges, a Dodge Neon.
Mhm.
I
So
rented the Dodge Neon in
yes.
2007, but I didn't
Do
rent
you own
a
a car?
Toyota. Yes, I own a car. Of
And do
course I
you
do.
have a driver license under your name from the state of Utah?
Yes, I do.
So, sir, on further investigation, we also found two addresses in Texas under your identity and your social. The
In
first
Texas?
address is 1245 East 16th Avenue, Houston, Texas, and the
Okay.
second is 7609 Claremont
Seven?
Avenue, El Paso, Texas. Do you identify these two addresses?
No, I don't. I don't know
Or
anybody
have you
that
ever
lives in
been to
Texas. I've never been.
have you ever visit have you ever visited Texas in the past?
Well, I would stop in the airport when flying to Boston, but that's just the
Uh-huh.
airport. That's
Okay.
just the airport.
All right. So, sir, the address which I mentioned to you were reported by the local police to be suspicious. And when the local police and sheriff department raided the address, they found drugs which is 29 pounds of cocaine. And moreover, there were several bank accounts like the Bank of America, Chase, TD Bank, PNC Bank, Wells Fargo, and some credit union bank. So, Mr. Robert, all these bank accounts were investigated by the U.S. Treasury Department, and they found more than $200,000 have been wired and sent to Mexico
200
for the purpose of money laundering.
in
So, are you the one who done all
Mexico?
these transactions,
No, no. None of
or
this,
have you ever?
Anna, none
All
of
right,
this
now,
registers with me. I've done none of those things.
okay. So, have you ever wired out any money to another state or country before?
I've well, I've sent wire transfers to like my car dealer, but that's in the same area.
Okay.
I've never wired
Okay.
money to
So,
another country.
so have you ever been to Mexico and Colombia in the past? Have you ever visited?
Um, well, in 2002, my wife and I took a carnival cruise. We were in
Mhm. Mhm.
Cancun, Mexico.
Mhm. Uh-huh. So, sir, here we found two recipients who have been receiving money from all those bank accounts which I mentioned to you. The first
Okay.
person is Julia Ramirez, and the second is Mr. John Gonzalez. Okay. So, do you have any connection with them, or do you know them?
No, I don't. I don't.
Okay. So, sir, so Mr. Raymond, you are saying that you don't know these two persons and you are not the one who done all these illegal activities. Is that correct, sir?
Yeah, I don't know them. I've never heard of them. I don't know who they are.
Okay. So, sir, we are also suspicious that how can a person living in Utah identity was found in Texas. So we believe that this might be the case of identity theft. Someone has stolen your personal information. Someone has misused your identity, right? So, do you have any suspicion or do you have any clue who can steal your identity, sir?
No, I don't.
Or have you ever lost your wallet, your state ID card, driver license, your social card when you are outside in the past?
Well, in 2003, I lost my wallet at a bus station in Reno, Nevada. In 2003,
Uh-huh.
um,
Okay.
I was
So,
I
sir,
had,
yes,
but
go ahead, please.
I got everything back after. Took about 3 months
Okay.
to get all my cards back and everything remade.
Mm-hmm. Okay, sir. As you are pleading innocent in this recorded line, and as this is the case of identity theft and money laundering, what I can do for you is that I have to
Wait a
submit
minute.
your case file to
I'm
the
not
Drug
pleading.
Enforcement Administration.
I'm not pleading anything. I'm not in a court. You only plead when you're in a court.
I said as
I'm
you
flat
are.
out. I'm
I
flat
said
out
as.
denying. I'm
Listen to
denying.
me.
I'm not pleading
Sir,
innocence.
listen to me.
I'm
You did not
denying it.
you did not listen to me. First of all, listen to me, okay? I told you
I'm
that
listening.
this is a recorded line. You do not
Okay.
interrupt me, okay?
Okay, I won't
Because
interrupt you.
this is for your own good. We are recorded the conversation for your safety reason, okay? So what I'm saying is that as you are pleading innocent in this recorded line, and as this is the case of identity theft and money laundering, I have to submit your case file to the Drugs Enforcement Administration, the DEA. And
Okay.
sir, you also need to understand this is an ongoing investigation where
She's
your
a
identity was
Klingon!
found to be
This is a
involved with serious
Klingon warrior
criminal
I'm talking
offense
to.
and where the
She has a
DEA
brick on her
department
head.
needs to check your
She's
testimony to see whether you are
stupid.
innocent or not,
She is
okay?
stupid. Okay? Yeah, I plead. I'm innocent.
And as
I'm
we
innocent.
found, okay, yes sir, that's perfect. And as we found several bank accounts running under your name from the state of Texas, I will fill an asset verification form for
Okay?
you. And in this form, we will only mention the assets which are genuinely owned by you so that the DEA officer, they will be able to differentiate which are the bogus bank running under your name and which are the genuine bank owned by you. All right?
All right.
So let's start the asset verification. As you know, we found several bank accounts running under your name. So can you tell me, Mr. Raymond, how many bank accounts are you currently dealing as per your knowledge in this recorded line?
To my knowledge, I only have one bank. To my knowledge.
Okay, you have only one bank, right?
To my knowledge, yes.
And what bank are you banking with?
It's called Cyprus Credit Union.
Okay, can you spell it for me, please?
CYPRUS. And then credit,
Cyprus Credit Union.
CREDIT. And then union,
Mm-hmm.
UNION.
Okay.
Cyprus Credit Union.
So how long have you been dealing? Yes, how long have you been dealing with this Cyprus Credit Union?
9 years.
9 years. And
Yes.
this is your personal or your joint account with your wife or your family, your son, your daughters?
It's a personal account. I'm not married.
Okay, I'm sorry, you're single, right?
I'm divorced.
And what type of account? Divorce. And what type of account are you holding? Savings, checking, both savings and checking account, business account?
It's personal checking and personal savings.
Okay, just savings and checking, no business, right?
No business.
And how many debit card and how many credit card do you have?
I only have a debit card. I got rid of my credit cards because they're too expensive.
Okay. All right. So, sir, apart from this bank, do you have any another joint account or a business account?
No.
What about any 401k, IRA, 403b retirement account or an investment account?
I have a 401k.
401k through your job?
Yes.
Okay. And have you ever had any crypto investment account, Bitcoin, Coinbase, Robinhood?
No. I wouldn't touch it. I fucking
Okay.
hate. I
Okay.
despise Bitcoin. It's for criminals.
Okay. Okay. So you say you have never used any Bitcoin account,
And
which
I
is
never and I
correct.
never will. I never will use Bitcoin.
Okay. So let me confirm it back to you. If I did anything wrong, please do correct me. You said you have one bank account, that is Cyprus Credit Union Bank, and this is
You
you are
pronounced
dealing
it
for
wrong.
9 years, and your
You pre-
personal bank.
you, I'm correcting you. It's Cyprus, not Cyprus. Cyprus.
Okay, I'm sorry. Cyprus Bank, and you're
No,
holding
it's not a.
personal checking,
It's it.
personal saving.
It's Cyprus Credit Union, not Cyprus Bank.
Okay, credit union, right?
Cyprus Credit Union.
Okay, okay, sir. Thank you so much. And you're holding savings and checking account, one
Yes,
debit card, one 401k through your job. Is that correct?
that's correct.
Okay. Now listen to me carefully. As you know, this is a recorded line. You are not authorized to disclose your account number, PIN, password, or any type of your routing or your credit card number. We just need the
Okay.
basic information because that's all your privacy. We respect that, okay? And you do not
You
disclose those
respect my
information,
privacy?
okay?
Okay. Great. Thank you.
So as we found $200,000 have been wired out under your social and your identity for money laundering, for the purpose of money laundering. So just to verify your account, in your checking account, how much do you maintain?
For my checking account,
In your,
I have
yes,
to
in your
log in.
checking account.
Let me log in. I'll look.
And check it and let me know the balance available because I need to update this asset verification form to the DEA department. Alright, sure?
Okay. In my checking account, I have
Mm-hmm.
$32,164 and 29 cents.
Okay. And 29 cents.
Yeah.
And what about in your savings?
In my savings, I have
Mm-hmm.
$429,083.11.
429,000 and
$83.11.
okay. And what about in your 401k?
The last time I checked, I have $289,000 in my saving or my retirement.
200 and
$289,417. That's what I have written down here. But it'll change if I go in and look again. It
okay.
might be different. It changes daily.
Okay. So all this is the actual amount, not the approximate, right?
I gave you the exact amounts as of yesterday.
Okay. So now let me ask you a few questions. Apart from you, does anyone know your banking information?
My employer does because they send me my paycheck through a EFT.
Your lawyer.
My employer, my work,
Okay, I'm sorry, your employer. Okay.
and the
So you have
IR,
my name.
and the IRS knows
Mm-hmm,
about
go
my
ahead.
banking. I gave my account
Mm-hmm.
information to the IRS.
Okay, I got it. So now, sir, I'm going to update this asset verification form to the DEA department, okay?
All
And
right.
once I have done updating, I'm going to transfer this call to the DEA officer, one of the DEA officer. You have to
Okay.
talk to them. You have to cooperate with them. They will help you to resolve your case. As you told me that
Okay.
you are not the one who is renting a car under
No.
at the state of Texas, and you
No.
don't have any idea about the address, and you don't have any clue about the 200,000 wired money, right? You have to told all
No
those
idea.
information that you are innocent, okay?
Okay. Okay.
Okay, so stay on the line. Let me update your file. Just stay connected with me. Just give me a moment. Let me update your asset verification form, okay?
All right. Holy crap. This chick is stupid. She is dumb as a rock. I can't believe they're still trying this scamp. And what sucks is people fall for this. That's the that's the sad part. Plead innocent on a phone call? Is this telephone telephone Judge Judy? I mean, you plead innocent in a courtroom. That's your official position when you go to court. You claim innocence. I can claim to be innocent. Oh yeah, I'm on a recorded line. Of course. Now I'm going to talk to the DEA. To us, it's funny, but to an 89-year-old male, man or woman, this is serious business. A person who doesn't have all their mental faculties
All right, Mr.
could
Robert,
fall for
just stay
this.
connected with me. I'm still updating your file, okay? And if you have
Okay.
any doubt or if you have any question, just ask me. Okay, sir? Thank you so much.
Okay. Thank you. Yeah, I have doubts. The problem is a person with dementia or a person under the influence could fall for this. That's the sad part. Um, at some point, the victim has to go to their bank, and is the banker going to at least try to make sense out of it? I mean, because the goal of the SSA is to drain your bank account. That's what they ultimately do. They'll leave you with like $100 in your checking and $100 in your savings. They only ask about the other things like retirement as a type of social, uh, not social scamming. What do you call that? Social engineering. That's the only reason they ask about the retirement. They're social engineering. Hello?
Yes, sir, I'm here.
Okay, I'm just checking. I didn't hear anything.
Okay. Okay, sir. First of all, can you confirm me your address where
Yeah,
we can send you a certified letter?
my
Mm-hmm.
address is 533 East, 900 South,
East.
Salt Lake City, Utah 84105.
Okay, sir. Can you please go slow? 533 East.
533 East, 900 South,
Mm-hmm.
Salt Lake City, Utah 84105.
Okay.
Hello?
Yes, sir. I'm here. I'm here.
Oh,
Okay. I'm
okay.
updating your information. Please stay connected with me. Okay, sir?
All right. Um, it's 900 South. It's not 800 South.
Okay.
It's
900
fi-
South, right?
yeah, 900 South.
All right.
Yeah, if you just copy and paste 533 East, 900 South, you'll see it. So I'm doing it right now. It's actually illegitimate, but it it shows up on a map. That's why I chose it. So it's not an actual address. You should call some surprise witness for the defense. um, she probably can't spell Utah. You're probably right.
All right, Mr. Robert, let me ask you a few questions. Have you ever lost your social card, your social
Yeah,
information?
yeah. In 2003, I lost my wallet. At that time
Okay. In
at that
2000,
at
okay,
2003.
you
Or
say
two,
in 2003 you lost your wallet and but you already after 3 months you have found back that, right? You
yeah,
have got back it.
took about 3 months. I got
Uh,
everything back,
okay,
and
I got it.
since
Okay.
then, listen,
Mhm.
I now keep
And
my
so what about? Are you living
I
alone or are you
I live
living?
alone. I live alone, and my Social Security card, as well as birth certificate, is in a safety deposit box at my bank,
Mhm.
so I don't lose them again.
Okay. Okay. So stay connected with me, okay? Your file is still updating, okay? I'll let you know.
All right. The reason why I told her my Social Security card was in a in a safety lock or safety box, because I don't have a fake Social Security card to give to them, but I can give them my driver's license, and I don't have a fake birth certificate. So if they want it, then I'm just going to tell them it's at the bank in a safety deposit box. Man, this lady's giving me a headache. She's horrible. It's a Social Security scam, ID zero. They claim that I rented a car in Texas and I opened numerous bank accounts and I've been running drugs and sending wire transfers to people in Mexico. So my identity's been stolen and I'm pleading innocent in a phone call. Yep, south border of Texas. 2013 Toyota Corolla. I don't know where you're going to rent one of those, but this number came from Mark Nye. He's known for giving me some of the stupidest scammers on planet Earth. And she's qualified as extra level stupid. Hello?
Yes, sir, Mr. Robert, I'm here.
Okay, just checking.
Yes, yes, I'm on the line, okay? Do not worry.
Okay, just checking. Fred, thank you for gifting a sub to ID zero, and just for Guar, I don't know how to pronounce that. Continuing your Amazon sub. Oh well, Fred gifted the sub to just for Guar. I can I call you Justin or Justy? Fred gifted a sub to Sooner Nation and Distant Galaxy. Fluffy, thank you for the bits. And Aussie Joanne, 11 bits. Elspeth, 5 bits. B. Bernie, 100 bits.
Okay, Mr. Raymond?
Yes?
Okay, so I'm sorry to inform you that the updating file will take around 1 to 2 minutes, okay? Please stay connected with me. Do not disconnect the line, alright, sure?
All right. All right.
Okay, thank you so much. Stay on the line, please.
Okay. Okay, so this is a Social Security scam. Big Warwick, 100 bits. Thank you. Thank you for the follow, Benton Wicked. Thanks for the support, everybody. I appreciate it. In the SSA scam, what they essentially say is that somebody's masquerading around the country using my Social Security number. In order to catch that individual, we have to move your money to a temporary escrow account, basically. They don't use the word escrow. They'll say security locker or dummy account, they sometimes say. And after doing that, when they see the perpetrator try to do it again, they'll be able to catch him. What they're really doing is tricking me into giving them all my money, all but $100 in the savings and checking account. Yeah, to safeguard my funds. That's what they call it. It's one of the oldest cyber crimes. This stuff has been going on since 2014, I think. I don't know the origin date of it, but it's way back. If you go to my channel and just look for SSA, you'll see I have about 10 or so videos that I uploaded. One of my best ones is where I pretend to be a female with a murderous past. I worked in a hospital and I was sending my patients on one-way tickets to heaven. So I used to call them and tell them I'm a criminal, a reformed criminal, and that was always fun. That was before I was trying to seek out banks and other resources. I just simply baiting them with some bizarre stories. So there's a lot of value in doing that. When you give them bizarre stories, it's entertaining for the audience, And sometimes the scammer gets entertained, um, but it doesn't go into the territory I like to go into. I like to get their banks and basically. Thank you, Fred, for catching the troll. Appreciate it. I'm not blurry. What are you talking about? I'm going to my stream right now. Let me look. My face isn't blurry. What are you talking about? It'll get blurry if I get too close, or if I go too far away. It might get blurry for a minute. My face isn't blurry. What are you talking about? My camera has an autofocus, so
Okay, Mr. Robert, are you still there?
yeah, I'm here.
Okay, I just have updating your file. So now, can you please grab a piece of pen and a paper?
Yeah, I can
Let me
do that.
provide you the DEA officer number, contact number, okay, the direct line number. Are you ready?
Okay. Yep, I have pen and paper.
Okay. The number is, yes, sir. The number is starting with 915.
9-1.
ANDY. Tandy.
Karen
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 Tandy. This is
Tandy.
the senior officer from the DEA, the one who will help you to resolve your case, okay?
So it's
Can you
nine
read it
one.
back to me, the number, please?
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
915.
Correct. Okay, now, sir, listen to me carefully.
Okay.
Do you know how to add call from your phone? Can you add? You have to call that number, okay? You have to call that number. That is the DEA officer number.
Okay.
Karen Tandy will be expecting your call. She's the one who will help you to resolve your case. Likewise, you have to tell her each and everything regarding about this case, okay? So that she can help you to resolve your case, okay, sir?
All
So
right.
add the number and call it. Once you are connected, I can disconnect the line this from my side
I
because
can
the
only do one
recording
call.
conversation will be started from
I can
DEA.
only have.
Okay,
I
you
can
can only
only.
do one call.
Right.
Okay, I'm sorry. Okay, then I'm going to disconnect the line from my side. Right after I disconnect it, you have to call the number 915, and when Karen Tandy officer will be on the line with you,
Okay.
provide your name and your badge ID. From that, they will pull up your information. Okay.
All right. Okay, I'll call her
So
right
call the
now.
number right away. Thank you so much for your time, sir. Yes. Have a nice day and call the number, please.
Okay, thank you. This is kind of strange. They can't call out is what that means.
Thank you for calling Drug Enforcement Administration Department. This is Karen Tandy. How can I assist you?
Hi Karen. My name is Raymond. I'm
Hi.
working
Mm-hmm.
with the SSA on a suspension of my social security number. I've been told that somebody is masquerading using my informations, and
Mm-hmm.
I'm being suspected of some pretty nasty activity.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Can I have the case number, please?
Yeah, I have it written down over here.
Mm-hmm.
The case number is SSA dash
Mm-hmm.
72466 1481.
Okay. Just give me a second so that I can have the file in front of me first, okay?
Okay. Thank you, Karen. Thank you, Karen.
Thank you. Mhm.
God, what a dull person. Half asleep, no personality. She's not a Karen. She's a Cindy. She's a Cindy. Sorry if your name is Cindy. I don't mean that all Cindys are this cold and boring, but she she should be called Cindy, not Karen. So we have a troll on YouTube that hates me. No, we had a troll on Twitch that said they were a scammer, that they scam children. Yeah, it's like if she was a spice, she would be flour. That's funny, Al. Al, thank you. One of my Twitch viewers said if she was a spice, she would be flour. Yeah, it was Kick. We got a
Thank you
troll
for
on Kick.
holding the line. Are you with me?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm here.
Okay. So, Mr. Robert, Raymond Robert, right?
It's Roberts with an S. Raymond Roberts.
Mm-hmm. All right. I've got the confirmations. I see that this is about all kind of illegal activities and illegal
Yeah.
transaction that has been taking place under your name. Yes.
Yes, I've been
Do you
told
have a
that
word regarding about this?
it said I have rented a car in
Mm-hmm.
Texas and I'm doing drugs. It's bizarre.
Mm-hmm.
I don't understand why this is being said. I'm an honest person. I work at a warehouse. I don't
Mm-hmm.
run drugs. I don't send money to
Mm-hmm.
criminals.
Mm-hmm.
Are you there?
Well, I'm still here. I'm still here. I'm with you.
Why is this being said about me? I don't understand. I don't know why I'm being told this.
Mm-hmm. Well, the thing here is that the reason we are having this conversation at this point of time is because your information has been involved in illegal activities. But as
Okay.
per the report that I can see here,
Am I being charged?
your name has been, you have, because
Am
of
I
your identity that has been misused, because of your information that has been involved in illegal activities, there has been a case filed
There's a
against your
court
name
case.
at this point of time.
Okay, so there's a court case. Which
Hmm.
state? Which state? Should I get
Yes.
an attorney?
El
Should I
Paso,
call
Texas.
should I call an attorney?
Okay. Mr. Roberts,
Should
I need you to
should
calm down first, okay?
it sounds like I need to get a lawyer to handle this for me. This is pretty big. These are huge crimes. I don't think I can handle
Hmm.
this on my own. I need representation.
Yeah, we are here to do an honest investigations on your case. I want you to know that.
Okay.
As this is an ongoing investigations and we're here to do an honest investigations on your case. And if you're not the one who have done this,
I haven't.
definitely we will get to the bottom of this to go ahead and get your name clear out of this as well. Okay?
Okay. So you're going to help me avoid prosecution is what you're saying.
I will be here. If we found you not guilty, we will be going ahead and trying to get your name clear out of this. Yes, that's what I mean.
So you're going to find me guilty or innocent? A phone court?
First is that
A phone
at
court.
this point of time, phone card, is that what you're saying?
Okay, when a person is determined to be guilty or innocent, it's in a courtroom setting. I don't understand how I
In
can be
order to go
found.
ahead, at this point of,
I don't understand.
Mhm.
I'm
Let me
claiming
explain that to you.
I'm claiming that I've not done those things. I'm not pleading innocent. I'm not in court. I'm just telling you I did not do those things.
hmm I see that as per the report that was submitted by the Social Security Office, I see that it says that you have no idea about anything that has been going on under your name. No
No,
clue.
no clue.
Social Security Office has reported this.
I have a
What I'm
boring
trying to
life.
say here is that
I don't rent cars in Texas. I don't understand why I'm being even having to deal with this.
because of the evidence against your name, at this point of time, all the thing that has been going on that has been done using your information, using your identity. So
Okay,
if
so
you're
what can
not the one who have
okay,
done
okay.
this, if it is not you, then
It is not
it is
me.
important that
It
we
is not
collect the
me.
evidence. Okay? Okay.
All
It's
right.
important that we collect the evidence in your favor to prove you innocent inside the courthouse. At the end of the day, at this point of time, all the evidence is against you. So we need to collect the evidence in your favor to get your name clear out of this. And as you have mentioned,
Okay.
you have no clue about anything, so it's important to find out who is this person, how and from where did they got your information to run this kind of activities against
Okay.
your name as well.
Okay. Okay.
I have some few questions regarding that as well. But before we go ahead with that, you already have my number, but do you have my name? You say you have my last name?
Karen Tandy is what I was told. Karen Tandy.
Tandy, yes. My last name is, yes, with a badge number
I don't have that. What's your badge number?
72
Badge seven two
72
seven two
80
8015.
15.
Okay. So what are
That's
we gonna
correct.
do?
728015 is my badge
What
number.
is what process are we gonna use to get to the bottom of this? Because this is really, really concerning. I'm concerned. How could we get through this? What's the solution?
So here, first thing is that it's important to find out how your information got breached. I have some few questions regarding about that as well.
Okay.
I want to know, does anybody else apart from you has an access to your social security number
My
or has
my
an access to your banking account apart from this, apart from you?
my employer and the IRS.
Your employer and the IRS.
Right. In order to get my paycheck, I had to give them my address, my routing number, and account number so they can pay me. The IRS has the same information so I can file my taxes.
Okay. The question is not about that. The question is that who actually have an access. Like,
Both.
I believe
Both
at this
do.
point of time,
My employer is able to
I
send
believe at this
money.
point of time,
My employer is able to send money to
mm,
me, and the IRS has the ability to take money from me.
mm. But I believe you're the only one who handle your finances at this point of time, right?
Yeah, currently. I was using H&R Block, but because my life is simpler now, I can do my own taxes.
Mm, mm. How often do you visit your bank branch, Mr. Roberts?
Not very often. I had to go to the bank about a year ago to get another ATM card because it it had a chip out of it when I went to a taco truck and they mangled it by trying to put it through their swiper, so I had to go to the bank and get another one.
Mm.
Outside of that, I do everything through my home banking on my phone and my browser and my computer.
Okay. And regarding about the bills, not about the tax filing, but about the bills, how do you pay your bills? You pay online, automatic payments, or you write a check to pay your bills?
I pay online.
Online.
Rocky Mountain Power. I pay my gas bill. I pay my rent online. Everything. I don't even have a checkbook. I pay everything electronically.
Okay.
Where's this going? I'm kind of curious. Why are
I
you
need you
asking me
to
this?
I need you to try to recall and think if you can remember any suspicious activities or any unusual activities that has taken place in the past.
5 years ago, I had a charge for some lingerie. When I saw it go into my account, I sent a message to my bank. They told me to contact the website that charged me. I did. They refused to refund me. So my bank allowed me to dispute it and I got my money back. That was 5 years ago.
5 years ago.
Right.
All right. Anything else apart from that you can recall or think of?
No, I watch my bank very carefully. Every day I log into it, and if I see something that I didn't do, I'll look into it. And so far, it's been it's been equitable. I haven't had no trouble with my bank. I've had nothing suspicious except
Okay.
for that one charge 5 years ago. Are you okay? You sound like you're out of energy.
I'm okay.
You sound like you're out of energy.
Sorry about that if you feel that.
No, I'm just
That's
concerned.
this is
You
how
want
my
you want to go get a cup of coffee or
thank you.
something to perk yourself up?
I'm good, I'm good. All
Okay.
right. So you say that apart from that, nothing else that you can recall of. What about did you ever had a break-in into your house or anything like that?
No, I haven't, and I'm glad. I live in a secure apartment complex.
Okay. And the questions that I have for you now, this is a little bit personal, but as it is important,
Okay.
I want to know in your circle. When I say circle, this include family, this include friends, the people that you know around,
Okay.
your
And
co-workers. Let's even include neighborhood. Do you have anyone in your circle who do drugs or
yeah,
maybe involved in drugs?
yeah. There's a guy at work. His name is James. He has an issue. I don't know what he's taking, but every now and then, while we're doing our warehouse management, because that's what I am, I'm a manager at a warehouse, I caught James sleeping on the production floor. And I said, James, what are you doing, buddy? You can't sleep there. So I kick him, and I think he has a drinking problem, to be honest, because he was really sleepy.
Mhm.
So he's on leave. We put him on leave, and he went to a treatment center. And he's back, and he's no longer drinking. So I'm really happy for him.
And how is this? Is he your employee? Is that what you say?
Well, I consider him a coworker, but I do manage him. He's a
Okay.
production lead. He's a production lead. And it was dangerous for him to sleep like that because people drive these forklifts around and we didn't want him to get hurt. So we got him some help.
Okay.
That's about the extent. I mean, I went to a restaurant 3 years ago and then this lady tried to pick me up who was clearly drunk, but I didn't do anything with her. I just said, no, thank you, ma'am. Move along.
Okay.
I'm kind of a boring person, Karen. I don't know what else to say.
You try to say that you are living a simple life?
I'm a boring person. I don't have a life. I go to work. I come home. I listen to music.
Hmm.
I'm getting old, but now my life's been upturned. I've been told that I rented a car in Texas and running
Hmm.
drugs and money.
Well, I also want to know how was your terms and your
I was
relationships with the financial institutions? Did you ever get into any kind of an argument, any kind of a disagreement with them?
no. Why would I? They keep my money safe. I respect them. I mean, in
Well, the reason,
5 years ago I had to call them and say I didn't buy that lingerie, and they told me to call the vendor. I guess that was kind of an
hmm
argument, but they ultimately helped me dispute it. So I consider my bank to be a good neighbor. They do positive things for me. Why are you asking these questions? They're kind of weird.
well, the reason I ask you these questions is because of the kind of activities that is going on under your name. Someone has already opened more than 7 different bank accounts under your name without your
7?
knowledge.
Oh my God, really?
More than seven with multiple accounts. Yes,
Wow.
they have sent
Oh,
$367,000 across the border to Mexico and Colombia without your knowledge too. And in
okay.
order to
Well,
run such kind of activities against your name, whoever it is, it will
God, she is
require a very good connection,
dull.
or
She's
they
not a
will
Karen.
need a very
She's
good
not a Karen.
amount of your information to be able to run this, to be able to do this.
Okay,
It
well,
looks
I
like,
didn't. Karen, I did not do
yes,
that.
I'm listening.
I did not do that. I have one bank, Cyprus Credit Union. I have never left. I flew to Boston in 2014. I stopped briefly in Dallas Fort Worth Airport.
Hmm.
None of that is my doing. Do you understand?
I am listening. I believe. Are you having a problem? My voice is low, or what? Can you hear me well?
I can hear you fine. You just sound like you just woke up. You sound
This is
sleepy.
how my voice is.
Okay, I believe you. I believe you. I'm not mad at you. I'm confused. I don't understand why these
Hmm.
claims are being made about me. I did not do those things.
Hmm. You've told me that, and I've understood that, and I believe you. This is one of the reasons we are having this conversation. Okay.
All
Here,
right.
what I'm trying to say is that at this point of time, the kind of information that
Do
they're
you need
using
me?
to run this illegal activity.
Do you need me to go to the police department and tell them what's going on? That way I can at least let the authorities know that I'm obviously being I, identity
Mhm.
theft. I mean, identity theft. That's what it sounds like.
Mhm. Here,
Okay, I'll go to the
we
police
haven't
department.
made your case. Give me a moment. We haven't made your case public yet,
Okay, okay. So if I
which
go to the,
means that
okay,
w-
they wouldn't
we
know what's
haven't
going on.
informed you.
Oh,
Yes,
okay.
we haven't informed the local authority about what is going on under your information. We haven't informed your local social security office about what is going on under your name in the state of Texas. We
Okay.
haven't informed the TV news channel media regarding about this yet. Reason
Okay.
is
Okay.
because when the case was filed against your name, the first thing we have done is we check your past records. That's how we learn that you have never been charged of drugs or money laundering as per your past records.
No.
Your records contain genuine. This is one of the reasons we are having these conversations because if your case is made public and if this is the case of identity theft at the end of the day, this will ruin your reputation as well. What happened? Are you okay?
What? 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 What were you saying? Oh, I fell asleep. I fell asleep. What were you saying?
Did you just slip away?
Yeah, I fell asleep. Sorry, I dozed off. Phew. What were you saying?
Okay. What I was saying is that your case has not made public yet.
Okay.
We haven't made your case public yet. Reasons is because we believe that you could be a victim of identity fraud. Okay?
Yeah. Yeah, that's
And
exactly
here,
what I'm thinking. That's exactly what I'm thinking. It's identity theft.
uh, and so here, we have started monitoring your information by using the help of the Cyber Cell Investigation Department in order
Cyber
to
cell.
track down those people,
Okay.
investigation department,
Okay.
in order to track down those people who is behind your identity. So
Okay.
maybe if they try to do anything else from now on, we might be even able to track them down.
Oh, good.
But at this point of time,
Yeah, we need to get them
as you
because
and I,
they shouldn't be doing that.
mm,
That's not fair. It is not fair.
it is not. So from now on, if they try to do anything else, we can maybe try to catch these people. We might be able to track them down as well. But at
Okay.
this point of time, as you and I, we both have no clue who is this person behind your identity yet. This brings us to the conclusion that
Well,
it can be
we know
anyone.
we know they're in Texas because they did things in Texas. That's a clue. If they drove the car in Texas and abandoned it and then referenced properties, it sounds to me like it's somebody in Texas.
Mhm.
So we have that to
Possible
work
that,
with. It's a person who resides in Texas. What about those properties? Did anyone investigate the properties?
well,
Who
that's
rent?
how it has been investigated.
Where
This
did
is
they?
how we learn about. what
Who
exactly has been going on.
who rented those properties or who purchased the properties? Who rented the car? And it's apparently using my social security number. Okay, I understand that. Did they put anybody in those houses to basically wait to see if the perpetrator showed up? Has that been tried?
Well, we have already raided the property as well. It
You
was
raided
rented.
it. You
It was,
raided it. It was
yes.
rented. Okay. All right. And it was rented by me.
Unfortunately, unfortunately, there was no one inside the residence during the raid, during the consignment, but we have taken a custody of 22 pounds of cocaine,
Oh,
and there were
Jesus. So whoever
paper
was there,
documentation.
so whoever was there left the cocaine? Oh, she hung up on me. She hung up. Let me try calling her back.
The party you are trying to reach is unavailable. Please leave your message and we will return your call as soon as possible.
Uh, Karen, it's Raymond. Why did you hang up? Karen, try calling her again. She gave up. Hello?
Thank you for calling. This is Karen Candy. Yes.
Karen, it's
Can you hear
Raymond.
me?
Yeah, why did you hang up?
I didn't hang up. The lines got disconnected, I believe. I was just about to call you back.
Oh, okay. No, what I was
Okay, you
saying
were
is,
saying
so they
something.
they raided the house and the people there left the cocaine behind. That must mean they were
There were
fleeing. That means they were fleeing. If they were going to leave something like cocaine, that's a valuable. I mean, it's illegal, but it's still valuable. So I,
not only that, we have found a paper documentations on the residence. That's how we learned that there has been a multiple bank accounts under your name that has been
oh,
opened up.
wow, this is bad. Okay, so whoever rented that place were drug dealers that panicked and fled. Then you raided the property and found the evidence that I have multiple bank accounts. I see. Oh boy. So I don't like this person who's doing this. They sound like a terrible person.
Definitely they are.
I'm
Okay.
wondering, is it somebody
Same here
that,
for what? hmm
why did they pick me of all people?
Well, we are still trying to figure out what exactly is the reason and who is this people. This is the reason we are talking at this point of time. But we
Okay.
have,
My
as I've
opinion,
told you, we have.
my opinion of this person is low. I mean, granted, cocaine is an illegal drug, but that's not something you would leave. You would think that they would have picked it up and brought it with them. Why would they leave that behind? 25 pounds of cocaine. I don't even know what that's worth. I imagine a lot. Not very bright, whoever they are. It sounds to me like they fled out of fear.
Possible.
I can't think of any other reason that they would do that. But that aside, you do know that wasn't me, right? I did not rent a car
hmm
and leave it in Texas, and I didn't rent two properties. I don't do
hmm
drugs.
hmm
I don't. It wasn't
Well,
me.
you've already told me that. You already told me that. Yes. Here,
So
I want you to know that. Can you hold on for a moment, please? Give me a second.
yeah, I can hold.
Thank you.
She's terrible. No finesse, no drive, no energy. She doesn't understand what she's talking about. Um, I would, if this were real, I would have given up on them. I would have said, "Fuck you! You're talking out of your ass. You're crazy." Um, but if you look at how they go at it, the first person was really really hammering me with a lot of bizarre but very contentious um, accusations. I can imagine an elderly person seeing their life flash before them while this hellscape is draped over them. Whether or not that elderly person would
Thank
come
you
to
for
their
holding.
senses.
You with me?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm here.
Okay. All right. So,
I'm here.
what exactly we are trying to do at this point of time, as we talk to you, then only we came to know that you are a victim. We're getting to the point to understand the whole situations about this,
Okay.
and we are getting to the point to make sure that yes, you are a victim of identity fraud. Because
All right.
at this point of time, according to your statement, whatever it is going on, it is considered that it is somebody else who is misusing your personal information like your social security number
Oh,
without
hold
your
on.
permission.
Karen,
Okay,
somebody's at the door. I have to answer
okay,
my door.
take your time.
Okay, I'll be
Okay.
right back. Thank you.
Mhm. Mhm.
I need a music break, everybody. My brain needs to become active. This idiot does not know what she's doing, and it's making my brain hurt. So I'm gonna listen to my Beethoven song, and then we'll go back to her. She's ugh. Beethoven, the feline hero of the night, sings a song from danger of all his might. His claws are sharp, his eyes shine bright. He's a hero cat, ready to fight. With the ground like thunder and a put up a storm. Baritons here to keep us all warm. He's got a heart of gold, never takes any fall. We'll save him far, in chaos he'll transform. He dashes through the alleys, leaps over walls, rescuing those in need, answering their calls. He's a fearless defender, standing tall. Okay, Karen, are you there?
I'm here with you.
Okay, yeah, I was a delivery. It was my landlord. They're gonna do an
Okay.
inspection. They're gonna do an inspection tomorrow, so we're good.
No. Okay. All right. So let's continue from where we have.
Yeah, let's continue.
At this point of time, according to your statement, it is considered that it is somebody else who is misusing your personal information without your knowledge or without your permissions to open up a new banking account under your name.
Right. That
They are also trying to obtain a
what?
medical service. Basically, give me a moment,
Well,
let me complete first.
well, that means
Basically,
they would have to have had my driver's license and I think 3 forms of ID. So they really screwed me. Um, if they have my ID and then they have my social security card and my birth certificate, how long were those properties rented in Texas? I mean, most banks require you to have been a resident for at least, I think, 90 days. I mean, that's what Cyprus does.
according
So,
to the investigation report, so far it looks like we learned about the case just 6 days back. But according to the investigation report, the banking statement, and things like that, it looks like must have been going on from 6 months. It can be even longer than that as well.
Okay, so they were using those properties in Texas as residences. So
A package,
they must have
you,
my driver's
mhm,
license. How did they get my driver's
well,
license? And how did
this
they look?
question,
And the second thing is,
mhm,
I doubt that unless it's a doppelganger, somebody that looks like me, when they went to that bank, surely the bank rep would have said, that doesn't look like you unless they actually look like me.
mhm. Well,
I mean,
if you know,
how did this
those
happen? I
bank
mean,
accounts, the bank accounts cannot be opened using your identity by somebody else by walking into the bank. That's not possible. So it must have been done online. As you are aware nowadays, to even open up a bank account under our name or anybody's name, it is not most of the banks,
yeah,
most of the banks
they do add,
nowadays they can go online
but they will
if they
require
have
you
the
to
required documentation.
they will require you to upload a picture of your driver's license and some other proof of identification. That's what's
That's what
concerning
exactly
me.
I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
Your information, they have already have enough of your information. That's how they have been able to do this. If they
Okay.
have a required documentation, they just have to go online, submit the documentations, and the bank account is
Jeez.
open.
Wow.
That's how they have been doing this. This is one of the reasons there is no evidence against them because your identity has been used to do this. But we here, they have
You know,
rented.
Anna,
Basically, they have rented. Mm,
Anna,
this is
I'm one
this.
in 2018 I participated in a medical trial. I'm wondering, I know I'm going on a stretch here, but they drew blood on what they called specialized cells out of my spine. Is it possible they created a clone of me?
Are
An
you being
actual
serious about this?
No, it was a medical trial. I got $50 for participating. And they took some liquid out of my spine and they never told me what they were going to do with it. I'm just wondering.
No, it could have
No?
not been possible. No, it's just
'Cause
that your identity has been used. Most of the thing that has been done
you
online.
guys gave me the
Basically, yes,
idea.
they are
It's
renting a
your
car, renting
fault.
a house under your name, and doing drug smuggling and money laundering as well, so that these things will fall on you. And yes,
Okay.
indeed, this has put your identity on question to the Law
Okay.
Enforcement Administration's Department, where there are
Okay.
some few officers who want to take legal actions
When
as
they
well, which will have
when
a
they
serious.
when they raided the property, did they dust for fingerprints? And were they able to
The
cross compare?
property,
Did they get
mhm.
fingerprints?
Well, if we have got anything against them, we would have told you already. The only thing that we have got is some kind of cocaine and paperwork and things like that. Mostly those addresses
But
has been used to
there will
send a
be
package across the border and receive at the same time under the
there
addresses under
will
your name.
okay, but if they were in the house, there's going to be fingerprints and DNA. I mean, that's another marker that could be used for my proving innocence. Because I won't have the same DNA of the perpetrator.
If there is anything more that we found or we find, we will let you know. We'll keep you posted. As
Okay.
of now, there is no evidence that we have found yet. Okay?
Yeah, but there would be DNA left, and the car, the steering wheel, would have the driver's DNA on it. Um, there's mounds of evidence that could be used in court to prove my innocence. and there's blood residue. I mean, so that's where my brain is going. Um, what what is your thoughts? What do I need to do?
At this point of time here, the DEA will try to protect you from this identity and will try to prevent you from this identity. And
Okay.
we will help you on how you can fix this. Okay? The
Okay.
first thing here is that I will be filing an application called ADR. Have you ever heard of the terms called ADR before?
No. No, I haven't.
ADR stands for Alternative Dispute Resolutions.
Oh,
This
okay.
refers to any means of settling a dispute outside of the courthouse without a trial.
Oh,
So
yeah, I like that. I like that. I
when
don't
I
want to go
file
to
this
a trial.
application, when I file this application, this will give you a chance where the DEA will try to prevent you from this identity and they will try to protect you
Okay.
and they will help you. We will help you on how to fix this and we will get your name clear out of this as well. Okay?
Okay.
So as this is a case of identity fraud, where we have no clue who is this person yet. So according to the Section 1974 Privacy Act,
You mind if
you are not
Karen?
in.
Karen,
Yes.
um, I'm gonna make a cup of coffee. Would you mind if I do that? I'm starting to get
Yes.
sluggish here. I just need a cup of coffee.
Okay.
I'll be right back.
All right.
I have a
All
Keurig. I
right.
can. Okay, give me a minute or two.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. Mhm.
Holy crap! This chick is slow. Slow, slow, slow. My brain. My brain. My poor brain. That bit about the clone was pretty cool. It confused her. She doesn't know what DNA is, obviously. She doesn't know what fingerprints are. I would be so clear of this. No court would respect this.
He dashes through the alleys, leaps over walls, rescuing those in need, answering their calls. He's a fearless defender, standing tall.
Yeah! Go Beethoven. Okay, Karen, I'm back. I just made a cup of coffee.
All right. So, according to the Section 1974, there are some few terms. Okay. You are not entitled to discuss about the case, about
Okay.
the investigations,
All
about
right.
what is going on under your social security number with any third party. Privacy and confidentiality about the case should be maintained,
Okay.
and this has to be between you and the department only.
Okay.
If it is found that the privacy is breached from your end, right then our terms and the agreement will be terminated. It will also be hence proof that you are trying to break the privacy and you are trying to put the case in danger, where you will be considered as a risk for this ongoing investigation. And unfortunately,
Okay.
the DEA will have to take you under custody. Whoever you're involving, the person will also be investigated. where in that case you'll have to fight the case inside the courthouse against the DEA and the Department of Justice to prove your innocence. So
Okay.
this is something important that has to be strictly followed, and that is to maintain a complete privacy about the case until we get your name
Hold
clear
on.
out of this.
Um, hold on a sec. My cat wants to come back in. I need to answer that my cat in. Can you hold for a sec?
Okay.
I have a cat. His name's Boofus.
Oh, okay.
Okay, I'm back. I just had to let him in.
Mhm. So, do we have an agreement on this ADR?
Yeah, I'm not going to tell anybody. Um,
Okay.
if I did, if I
If we do
told,
have,
if I just so much mentioned this to my boss, he would probably fire me for being crazy. He would say, Ray, something's wrong with you.
all right. So here, before I go ahead and file this application, I will need you to please verify me with your email address.
Yeah, it's cousinray70 at gmail.com. Do you need me to spell it?
Cousin Ray.
Yeah, cousin, Cousin, and then
Okay.
Ray70
Numbers. Hmm.
at gmail.com.
Okay. All right. I'll need you to please hold the line and bear with me so that I can go ahead and file this application. I'll be needing a few couple of minutes from you to do this.
Okay.
I'll be right back with you. Thank you.
All right, thank you. Well, I know how you. I've never. I know how you feel, just for Jay. I had a cat when I was, I think I was 9 years old. She went missing. Her name was Raisin. She was a Persian alley cat mix. Very beautiful cat. And she was so important to me, I would actually have dreams about her when I was growing up. But when I was like 13 years old, I found her flattened body in a field nearby. And I remember seeing her and I turned her over. I verified that her tail was crooked like my raisin had, and it was her. And my heart was broken. And then as I grew up in my 20s, I would actually have dreams about opening the door and there's Raisin. So I know how you feel. But I'm glad you got your cat back. I'm glad they're back home. People love their animals. Animals are a precious member of our families. So yeah, I know. I found Raisin in a field and she was flattened. I even wrote a story about her. I actually wrote a story about Raisin. That was one of my first short stories I wrote, and I talk about how I found her in a field. I typed it on an Olympia typewriter. That's how much she meant to me. Oh, you did? Let me look. I'd have to go to my channel Discord. I don't do that as often as I should. I'm looking for it. In general, okay. Yeah, there it is. Let me see. Oh yeah, Oh no, wait a minute. I get lots of cat pictures, so. Oh, there it is. Oh yeah, she's a calico. Can I share it with everybody? Her name's Callie. This is the cat Just for Juggler was talking about. She's real cute. Oh, Valley, not Callie. She's Valley. This is Valley. Yeah, Valley. Valli. Yeah, pretty kitty. How long was she gone? Was it weeks or was it just a few days? I didn't find Raisin. It took like 4 years later. Um, oh, she's the one above that. Oh, okay. Hold on. So you have a tabby cat, and then there's. Oh, okay. Here it is. Here. Okay. So I'm gonna show you guys another image. Okay, this is the cat that Just for Juggler was talking about. I love tabby cats. 4 weeks. Ooh, that's a long time. Um, cats are known for finding their way back because they leave chemical traces, and they're really good at it. So if they're gone for a whole month, that tells me they were preoccupied with somebody else. That means that somebody took her in or took them in and probably cared for them, and then the cat got out and came home.
I'm still here
That-
with you. Just give me a few couple of seconds, Paul.
Oh, okay. Not a problem. Yeah, Raisin she was a black Persian cat. She's very fluffy. Um, my parents got me a 201 electronics kit, and I would play a siren, and Raisin would come running at me and start licking my hair whenever I played the siren. That's how much I cared about Raisin. She would literally hear the siren. She would come running at me and start licking my hair. Something about a siren got Raisin triggered. And we had her since she was a kitten. And when I was about 9 years old, she went missing. And I was outdoors saying, Raisin, Raisin, come home, kitty. And after about a month, we had to give up. And my brother and my sister, Heather and Jason, were like, oh, Raisin, she's missing. And then 4 or 5 years later, I would find Raisin in a field near our house, and she was completely flat. And I didn't want to verify her, but there was a thing about Raisin. She had a flagged tail. Somebody had closed the door on her tail or something. Or no, she was born. She was the run of the litter. And she had a crooked tail. It had a little flag. So when she would walk around the house, her tail would be bent like this. So I flipped her over, and sure enough, she had a flag tail. And I remember crying. I think I was like 13 years old. I was crying because I found her. And I didn't tell Heather and Jason about that, but years later, I said, I found Raisin. And they said, really? And I said, yeah. And you didn't tell us? And I said, no, I didn't want to break your heart. And so my sister said, Raymond, you're so sweet not to tell us that. And I said, well, Heather, I didn't want to crush you because Heather's 2 years younger than me. And I love my sister Heather. She's an amazing person. Even back then, when we fought a lot, I still cared about my sister. And I didn't tell my little brother Jason because he would have started bawling. So I just kept it from him. I told them at our family reunion in 1992. I said, do you know I found Raisin? And they said, what? I said, yeah, I found Raisin like 3 or 4 years later. She was in a field, and my girlfriend, who would become my wife, was there with me, and said, yeah, we found Raisin, and we flipped her over and saw her tail. So it's not a very good discovery for a little kid, but I remember my heart being broken. So so cats and dogs, they mean or animals mean a lot to us. She was literally in the next street being held captive by painters. Wow. Yeah, I mean, I've
Thank you for holding the line. Are you still with me?
yeah, I'm here.
Okay. All right. I need you to please verify your current physical address.
Okay, my address. Well, you want to write it down because I already gave it to you. It's 533 East, 900 South, Salt Lake
Mm-hmm.
City, Utah 84105.
What is the zip code again?
84105. She hung up again. Let me call her.
Thank you for calling. This is Karen. I believe we got disconnected again.
Yeah, I just called you back. Thanks, Karen.
Okay. Thank you. So this is 533 East 900 South, Salt Lake City, Utah. 8415
Eight,
105, right? Is that
eight,
correct?
yeah, 84105.
Okay. All right. I want you to know that I have already filed the ADR applications. Okay. So we are good to go ahead and proceed further on this to go ahead and get your name clear out of this. The first thing here it is that it is important that we stop all the illegal activities and illegal transaction that has been taking place under your name.
Okay.
And we will have to make sure that once this is all taken care of, this should not happen to you down the road in future again. So considering all this, we have received orders from the courthouse to suspend your social security number on immediate basis. Well,
Yeah,
as a
that's
result to the suspension of your social security card, we should be able to go ahead and get your name clear out of this, first of all. Secondly, we will
okay.
reassign you with a new social security card. This process will take us about 48 hours because I'll be needing to go ahead and file another application to the courthouse to regenerate a new social security card for you. And
All right.
we will get you an appointment. This will be a physical appointment, and this appointment will be given to you in the next 72 hours from the moment we suspend your social security card. From the
Okay.
moment we suspend your social security card in the next 72 hours, you will get this appointment where this appointment will be fixed at the nearest social security office in your local area.
All right.
Once the appointment is fixed, I will let you know what time the appointment it is, which office, and which day. What you need to do is that you just have to show up at the Social Security office on the day of the appointment at the time slot given to you, where you will be given all the documentations about the case,
Okay.
everything in writing.
Okay, good.
Along with that, you will have your new Social Security card as well.
Okay, so then
Once you have your new,
I'm gonna have to then go to my
Mhm.
bank and update it, and then I'll have to tell my employer. So I'll have some paperwork that I'll have to do.
So on the day of appointment, you will be given all the documentations about the case, everything in writing. Along with that, you
Okay.
will also have your new social security card. Once you have your new social security card, that means that your name is already clear out of this.
Oh, good.
And whatever it is going on under your name at this point of time will have nothing to do with you as your name is clear. The
Okay.
investigations will go on the real culprit who is behind your identity.
Okay.
And on the day of appointment, you will also have a counseling. You will also be given a counseling by the Social Security office on how you should be able to go ahead and prevent yourself from this kind of situations in future.
Okay.
And what are the few changes that you will have to make? They will let you know on the day of appointment itself. Okay?
All right.
But
So that's all I have to
suspending your
do.
social security,
Will I get an
hmm
email? Is that when I know to go in, or how am I going to be notified?
I will keep you posted. I will call you and I'll let you know what time the appointment is, which day, and what office. Okay?
Okay.
So here, suspending your social security number has some few negative impacts that will fall on you as well. As you are aware, social security number is something that you have been holding on for a very long time.
Yeah.
So this is linked and connected to everything that you have. If we suspend your social security number, your current social security number, that means that your social will show that it is already invalid. With the invalid social security card, everything under your name in the whole of United States will be suspended along. So this includes your financial assets. You will
Okay.
not be able to have an access to the bank accounts under your name. You will not be able to write a check, pay bills, move money, or do anything with the money that you have in your accounts once your social security number is suspended. At the same time, your bank accounts will get blocked. So, in the next 72 hours, even after you get your new social security card, you will still not be able to have an access to your funds. You will be able to have access to your fund eventually, but that's going to be only after this whole investigation is completed and we catch the culprit. Getting your
Okay.
name clear out of this is something that is going to take us only 72 hours. But catching those criminals, catching this culprit who is behind your identity, this is something that we cannot predict. It can go for a few weeks, it can go for a few couple of months, it can go for a few couple of years. So, this is our main concern as well,
All right.
because at the end of the day, you will have to pay your bills, you will need an expenses to live on. If you're completely locked out of your financial assets, how will you go ahead and continue when you're not even able to pay your bills? So this is our main concern here.
Okay.
But this is a matter that has to be discussed or brought up to the Department of Treasury. The DEA also has some certain limitations, a part of investigation, catching the culprit, that's all on us, which will be taken care of, I'll be taken care of. But if it is about the finances, this is something that has to be discussed with the Department of Treasury. So I'll
Okay.
discuss about this matter with the Department of Treasury, tell them about your situations of what exactly it is going on under your name.
All right.
That it is not you who have done this, it is somebody else who is misusing your your information, your identity to do this crime. So that if there is any alternative, if there is any legal options where we can go ahead and help you in this, then I will be more than happy to help you with
Okay.
to overcome this situation. Okay.
Okay. Good.
Before I go ahead and put this request, I would like to cross verify the information that I have. You say that you have only one bank that you are currently doing business with. Is that right?
Yeah. Cypress Credit Union.
And how long have you been banking with them?
2014. Before that, it was U.S. Bank.
2014.
It was U.S. Bank
Before
before
that
that.
was US. Okay. Currently, do you have any loan, any finances, mortgage, anything like that currently that you have with any other financial institution?
No, I cleaned all that out
Okay.
around that same time. I realized that credit cards were going to be becoming expensive, um, and so I decided to get rid of my credit cards. So I paid them
Okay.
off and then got them closed.
All right. So basically, you don't owe anybody anyone at this point of time. You don't have loan, nothing at this point of time.
No, I don't.
Yeah. Okay.
She hung up again. Let me call her back.
The party you are trying to reach is unavailable. Please leave your message and we will return your call as soon as possible.
It's Raymond. Why did you hang up again? Could you please call me back? Call her again.
Thank you for calling. This is Karen. Hello.
Karen, it's Raymond. The call got dropped
Okay.
again.
Yes. Call back from again. Yes. So the only accounts that you currently have is the checking and the saving. That's it, right? This
Correct.
under the credit union. Okay.
Correct.
The balance that you have verified, is this the exact balance or this is like a rough idea that you have given?
I gave you the exact balance. Do you want me to read it again?
Please.
Okay, hold on.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, in my checking account, I have $32,164.29.
Mm-hmm.
In my
What
savings
about the
account,
savings?
I have four hundred and twenty-nine
Mm-hmm.
thousand eighty-three dollars and 11 cents.
Okay.
And then for my retirement, the last time I checked, I had $289,417.21.
Okay. Anything else that you have that I should be knowing?
What?
Anything else that you have apart from this?
Um, Not that I could. Uh, she hung up again.
Yeah, hi, this is Karen. The call
Hi,
got dropped
Karen.
again?
Yeah, it did. Are you having phone trouble?
I don't have any problem. I don't know what's the reason why the call is getting dropped. But no
Okay.
problem, you're back with me.
Yeah, I'm
Okay,
here.
so the only thing that you have is the checking, saving, and the retirement. That's it. There's nothing
Yeah,
else, right?
yeah. That's
Okay.
it's very simple. I mean, I don't. I mean, I don't know what. I mean, I've been tempted to invest in something, but I really don't feel that's in my purview. I don't need to. I have a good amount of savings.
Mhm.
Um, I'm happy with my job, so I don't, you know.
Mhm. Okay. And this 523 is 900 Salt Lake City. Is this a property you own or this is a rented property?
I rent. Um,
You
housing
rent.
price housing is just too expensive, so I won't. I refuse to buy a house.
You refuse to buy a house. Okay.
Right.
So the only property as of now that you should be having is your car. Is that right?
Right. Yep.
Nope,
Yeah,
no other
I own.
properties under your name.
Right, I own the car.
Okay. All right. I'll be needing a few couple of minutes again from you so that I can update this in final information, and I will have to report to the Department of Treasury,
Okay.
and we'll try to find out an alternative if there is any legal options where we can go ahead and help you to overcome the situation so that you can protect your assets. Okay? Before
Okay.
we cancel your social security card. All right.
All
Please
right.
hold the line. I'll be back with you. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, so while she was rambling on that, I edited my driver's license to reflect the information that I gave to her. So that way, because they're going to want my driver's license. So I went ahead and updated it. And now I'm resizing it so I can text it to them. This is the level of detail you have to do when you scam bait these days. It gets pretty crazy. So if you want to see it, I'll show it to you. So here it is. It's a fake Utah driver's license. Birth date 08/14/1980. That matches the fake social security number that I gave her. Um, it's what you have to do to make the scam baits work. You have to really create like crazy. I put more effort into my scam bait than they put into the actual scam. Yeah, it looks like Luke's doghouse. I picked that picture just to poke my friend Luke. I love Luke's doghouse. He's an amazing scam baiter, and he's a good friend. Okay, so what I'm doing right now is resizing it so that I can send it with my SIP. Um, yeah, it's likely this will be the only scam bait I do today. I've just received good news. I'm getting my Google verification letter today, and I'll be able to tell YouTube that I am who I am. And I'm hoping come Monday I'll see YouTube preparing to send me my payment. Um, I've been waiting for quite a while for YouTube to pay me. Okay, I have the driver's license ready to send. Yeah, my fingers are crossed because I do not like to live this close to the edge of failure that YouTube has put me through. Yeah, Google owns YouTube. Okay, I got to get the back of the driver's license. There it is. Okay, copy. Raymond Roberts, 2024, submit. All right, so it's all ready. I'll be able to supply them with the fake ID. So the way that YouTube pays their creators, they use a platform called AdSense. And in order to be set up on AdSense, they have to verify your tax documents, which they've done already. I had to upload my driver's license. And then they send you a letter in the mail, and when you open it, it has a PIN number, and you have to verify it through the AdSense UI. Once they've done that, YouTube will then approve the payment going to the AdSense. there's still a possibility I won't get paid this month. I might have to wait another 30 days. So my fingers are crossed. I can't afford to keep waiting. They currently, I go into my mobile studio and go to analytics and revenue. YouTube currently owes me about 30, almost $4,000. It's getting close, almost $4,000. So that's literally 90% of my income has been withheld from me. So it's crazy. Hello?
I'm still here with you. I'm still here
You
with
are?
you.
Oh, okay,
I'm on
just
a
checking.
yeah. I'm on a video conference call with the Department of Treasury. It will take
Oh,
me a few couple of minutes more, okay?
okay.
I'll be back with you once I'm done. Thank you.
All right. Now, I don't want to give you the impression that
Go ahead,
YouTube,
scammer.
she hung up again.
Make my day.
I don't want to give you the impression that YouTube doesn't want to pay me. They want to pay me. They just want to make sure I'm who I say I am. That's all it is. I hope they add zeros, Murthy Mark. That would be wonderful, but I'm not counting on it. Hey, Karen?
Thank you for calling. This is Karen. Yes.
Yeah, the call dropped, so I
The,
called you back.
okay. Thank you. Please hold.
All right. I don't see her as being very successful because she's really poor in her presentation. She's about as boring as it gets. Lack of sleep. I right now in India, I'll give you the time. I'm in Kolkata, and it's not so much the time of day. It's 9:30 p.m. right now in Kolkata. So their sleep schedules are skewed. In order for them to do their job, they literally typically scam during the late hours of the day. No, iScientist, this is the only scam bait I'm doing today. I have other things I have to do. There's, besides the YouTube, I also have to test out my bot motion capture suit. I have to go through each of the sensors and make sure that they're wired properly because they ran an update on Rococo and my suit, half of the sensors aren't working. So I've got to follow a tech support article that was given to me. So, and I got to get some food. An audible for Eeyore. Karen, are you there?
I'm with you.
How long is this going to take? I don't mean to pester you, but how long should we
Mhm.
be expecting to do this today?
Uh, if the Department of Treasury accept the request, then we should be able to go ahead and proceed further on this, and I will help you on how you should be able to protect and safeguard your assets before we suspend your Social Security card. That depends on what will be the response from the Department of Treasury.
Okay. Okay.
So, okay, just bear with me just for a few couple minutes more. Should be done soon. Okay,
Okay.
thank you.
What I'm doing is I'm invoking the meme chatbot. That's Burdicus. Yeah, this non-answer. Um,
I want a model.
Oh, this is a slow scam bait. It really is.
You two are just dumber than a bag of hammers.
I think she's trying to get a hold of another scammer, Chappie.
Nice.
I have a button on my Stream Deck. I can hit. It'll do a meme.
Sit your $5 ass down before I make change.
But it can't gonna be too far away. It's gonna be up in the sky. Regardless.
That was my son Logan. This is a funny Indian military. Yeah, she needs a cup of coffee is what she needs. And there's that guy getting mad in the office.
You dirt-eating piece of slime, you scum-sucking pig, you son of a motherless goat.
You still there?
I'm still here with you. Still here.
Okay.
The feline hero of the night saves us all from danger of all his might. His claws are sharp, his eyes shine bright. He's a hero cat, ready to fight with a growl like thunder and a put up a
Almost about to be done. Just a few seconds, okay?
I'm sorry, what? I was away from the phone. What did you say?
I'm almost done. Just give me a few couple of seconds and I should be done. Thank you.
Okay. Okay, great.
keep us all warm. He's got a heart of gold, never takes any fall. A savior in fire, in chaos he'll transform. He dashes through the alleys, leaps over walls, rescuing those in need, answering their calls. He's a fearless defender, standing tall. Body taller than a hero cat, ready to brawl.
So, Karen, are you going to transfer me to the treasury, or what's going to happen?
No. At this point of time, thank you for holding, for your patience. I have put a request to the Department of Treasury. The documentations and everything has been updated to Department of Treasury. I have done my part of job to go ahead and request the department and explain the situation to them. The
Okay.
courthouse will take a few couple of minutes. I'm sorry. The Department of Treasury will take a few couple of minutes to review your file, and they will revert back with me.
Okay.
So once a request is approved, that means that it will come with an instructions from the Department of Treasury. of what are the things that we should do to protect your assets, the do and the don'ts in this. Okay.
Okay.
So I will let you know once I have the instructions. I will let you know. Right now, at this point of time, we are waiting for the response from the Department of Treasury. They should get back with me in a few couple of minutes. Okay.
Okay. All right.
So I will
Thank
let
you.
you know once I have the instructions from the Department of Treasury.
Okay.
You at home now or you at work?
I'm at home. I took the day off to do this.
Okay, that's great. Okay. So here, we're just waiting for the confirmations and approval from the Department of Treasury, as I mentioned to you. Once
Okay.
they have approved this, we are good to go ahead and proceed further on this and start working on protecting and safeguarding your assets before we suspend your social security card. Okay? Once I have the instructions, I will let you know.
Okay.
What is, I mean, I believe you already took leave for today, so you're free today, right? You don't have
Yeah.
any other schedule?
Well, I mean, I have little things like I'm thinking of going to Popeye's Chicken to have a sandwich, but that's me eating. Um, I need to get some cat litter from the store because the cat potty's running low. I need to get iced tea. I'm going to run out of my tea. I mean, but those are trivial things. I consider this to be far more important, obviously.
Mhm. Okay. All right, then what I'll do is that you can either hold the line with me, okay? As I will be working on the paperwork and things like that. Once I hear back from the Department of Treasury, I will come on the phone and say hello to you, or I can
Okay.
give you a call back once I have the response. What do you
I
say?
I prefer to stay on hold.
All right, then. Please stay on the line. You can keep me on the speakerphone and do your things, the usual things that you do at home, okay?
Okay, sounds good.
And whenever I say hello to you, you can hear me if you put me on the on speaker. So plug your phone
Okay.
on charge, please. The phone that we're connected is this a cell phone?
Yeah, it's a cell phone and I have it plugged in, so it's 100%.
All right, okay, then. Just keep me on speaker and then do your things. Keep me in a place where you can hear me when I say hello back to you, okay?
All right. Okay, I'm doing
Thank
that
you.
now. Thank you. Okay, I went to
No
Suno
problem.
AI. I went to Suno AI and I used this term, a groovy disco tune about Beethoven, the cat who saves people from danger. And this is what Suno sounds like.
The cat is always on the scene, saving people from danger like a disco machine. With his shiny fur and his neon collar glow, he's moving through the night. Everywhere he goes,
Disco
dancing
Beethoven.
through the darkness, moving with the beat. Beethoven's on a mission, bringing that funky heat. He's got the rhythm, his pulse, the party in his soul, spreading joy and love, making everybody
Oh, yeah. Disco Beethoven.
when there's trouble in the city. Beethoven's on the case. The disco lights are flashing, illuminating his grace. He's sniffing out the danger with his feline intuition. No obstacle can stop him. He's on a soulful mission.
That's pretty good.
When there's trouble in the city, Beethoven's on the case. The disco lights are flashing, illuminating his grace. He's sniffing out the danger with his feline intuition. No obstacle can stop him. He's on a soulful mission.
He's still on the phone. Yeah, it's amazing. It only took It only took 40 seconds for it to generate it. This is the other one.
He's always on the scene, saving people from danger like a disco machine. With the shiny fur and his neon collar glow, he's moving through the night. Everywhere he goes, dancing through the darkness, moving with the beat. Back to his own mission, bringing that funky heat. He's got the rhythm in his.
I like the first one better. It just sounds good.
The cat is always on the scene, saving people from danger like a disco machine. With his
I tell you, so back on what I was talking about earlier, what AI is, at least the way we're seeing it, is really machine learning on pre-existing knowledge in media. So what you will be doing, what you'll be seeing is the amalgamation of human experience. That's what AI is. It's pretty cool. It's not actual artificial intelligence. The algorithms that sort through all the data are more like fuzzy logic than actual artificial intelligence. However, they're saying in 6 months, OpenAI will reveal Q, which is an actual AGI. That stands for, let me, artificial general intelligence. That's what the AGI stands for. That is when the algorithms will be mimicking human thought, but still in an indexed fashion. It's still going to be a lookup method for human thought processes. That's when it starts getting really spooky, because you're going to have NPCs in games that behave like real people. And it's not really artificial intelligence again, it's indexing human responses and emotions. It's going to be really, really amazing. So think of AI as being the great collective sorting of the human experience. It requires a lot of computational power. It wasn't really possible until around 2015. That's when the current iteration of AI was born. The stuff that scares me, AI will be perfect in a courtroom, because the AI will be able to sort through legal documentation in the U.S. courts to find case law that a prosecutor or a defense attorney could use to argue their case. It's amazing. It's perfect for that. What I don't want, I would hate for a day to come when you're going to have an AI judge and an AI prosecutor and an AI defense attorney, and you're being taken to court, and your life is being literally determined by predeterminism. Remember that movie with what's called the it has Tom Cruise in it, The Minority Report, where they did prediction. It's that kind of technology. They'll be predicting people's being criminals, meaning you can be guilty of something you haven't done yet. That's that kind of scary. They'll be able to say, because you did these things in your past, there's a high probability you're going to do this in the future, so we're going to convict you of it. So that's what scares me, is predeterminism. Just checking to see if you're still there, Karen.
I'm still here.
Okay. Okay, so I'm going to change the song to a fast yodeling tune about Beethoven that saves people. I wonder if Suno can yodel. So we're gonna hear this, we're gonna listen to see if Suno AI can yodel. Suno just reached version 3.0 and it's gotten a lot better. There's another one called Udio, which I'm not impressed with Udio. I couldn't get it to produce anything that did for me, but I'd need to take some Udio training. You had to phonetically spell out the yodeling. Okay, well, this is what I have so far.
The fearless cat with a yodel that'll rescue you just like that. In the darkest night or the brightest day, he'll be there to chase your fears away. He jumps from rooftops, agile and quick. His yodel
Not really
goes
yodeling.
through the streets,
it's kinda
so
yodeling.
slick. When danger strikes, he's always around. Beethoven's on the prowl, you better listen for the sound. He's got paws of thunder like a hurricane.
Pretty good, though. I like it.
I told them the fearless cat with the yodel that'll rescue you just like that. In the darkest night or brightest day, he'll be there to chase your fears away.
The lyrics and the tone of the music don't go hand in hand. Like, here is a sweet kitty with sharp claws that's going to rip you to shreds. While you love him, he will rabbit foot you in the stomach. Oh, sweet Beethoven will claw you and rip out your veins. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, let's do a fast, angry tune. Tune about Beethoven the cat, a superhero that saves people from danger. Okay, so this is a fast, angry tune. This thing is fast. I just clicked it, and within 30 to 40 seconds, it already has the song. That's how quick it is. Okay, it's called Beethoven the Cat. Heavy, aggressive rock is the style. This camera doesn't have no idea what I'm doing. I'm in a stream with 60 plus 150 people listening to artificial intelligence music.
Cross unleashed on the prowl, battle's here. Danger's gonna howl, fierce feline. Ready to fight with every scratch, gonna set things right. Sharp eyes, a hero's gaze. Fearless fighter in a dark maze. Leaping high with lightning speed.
Not too bad.
Claws unleashed on the prowl. Beethoven's here, danger's gonna howl. Fierce feline, ready to fight. With every scratch, gonna set things right.
Yeah!
Sharp eyes, a hero's gaze. Fearless fighter in a dark maze. Leaping high with lightning speed. Beethoven's the hero you really need. No evil escapes from his relentless chase. With justice in every single case. Through fire and flames, he won't back down, saving the day.
I can make a Beethoven CD. Would you guys buy it? It would be, I would have to really work it. I won't just simply, I wouldn't simply just make music. I would actually work it. Like this one's a keeper. I love this one. I love it. So I'd be really picky and I would create a CD. I would put Beethoven in a superhero suit and then I'll put it on Amazon. It'll have some action and some sad songs. I'll make it story like, you know. It's totally cool. I mean, after playing
Thank
with
you
it
for
for
holding. Are you still
yeah
with me?
yeah I'm here.
Okay, all right. So I've just heard back from the Department of Treasury. I've got instructions on how you should be able to protect and safeguard your assets before we suspend your social security number. Okay?
Okay, and
So
okay,
here, as as we will be suspending your social security card. When we suspend your social security card, this affects your financial assets, where all your financial assets will be frozen. Because of this reason, I have requested the Department of Treasury to find out an alternative and to find out a legal option where you should be able to go ahead and protect and safeguard your assets before we cancel down your social security card.
okay.
So this instructions that comes from the Department of Treasury, I'll explain this to you. If you have any questions, confusion, please feel free to ask me, okay? But I'll
Okay.
need your attention on this.
You're gonna send it to my email?
So I will be explaining it to you, okay?
Oh, you're gonna explain it.
So
Okay.
here, yes. At this point of before we suspend your social security number, the things that you can do, legal options that you can opt to go ahead and protect and safeguard all your assets is that firstly, you will have to convert your funds into a Federal Reserve gold.
Oh, okay. Um,
A Federal Reserve gold. Okay? So
okay.
there are a merchandise. The government has a tie-up and the collaborations with a few merchandise, which I will have to look up on your area, which is the closest one for you. I will give you the locations in your local area. Okay?
He's gonna
Where
have me
you
buy
will go to the
gold.
merchandise store. There are two types of reserve gold, which the government, where you should be able to protect and safeguard your assets. And that is,
You can't.
um,
I, I,
did I break
I.
out?
You can't buy gold in Utah right now. Gold is pretty much not available. I tried to buy gold. There's a waiting
You've
list.
tried to buy gold.
Yeah, there's a huge waiting list. I wanted to buy $1,000 worth of gold, and they told me I could come back in about 2 months to get it.
We're not talking about a gold jewelry or anything like that, okay?
What are we
There are
talking
some
about?
merchandise the government has a tie-up and the collaborations with. The convergence of the funds that you will have to make into a Federal Reserve gold, that is, there are two types of gold that you can look for, which is American Eagle coin,
Okay,
and
what? No,
maple
hold on. Why don't I just
gold coin.
wire? Why can't I just wire the funds to a like an escrow account? I mean, I would feel better about that. That way, it stays in the banking system and doesn't get converted over to a medium that might. I mean, right now gold's going up, so it's a kind of a
Mhm.
good thing. But at a certain point, gold's going to start dropping in value. I don't want to put my money into a variable asset. I would rather go to a digital one, like an escrow account.
Basically, when you go to the, I'll explain the whole process the way you can understand better. Here,
I'm not doing that again. I lost money buying silver, and back in
no, no, no.
2014, I
You are
think.
not gonna lose anything.
I'm not
Okay?
invest. I'm
The
not invest.
value that
I'm not putting my money in an intangible. It's intangible. It's not a set value. I don't feel comfortable doing that.
your funds will be under the assets protections program. So that's not gonna be whether the value go down or go up. It is gonna be the same. It
No,
is
it
going to be
won't.
protected under the Assets Protection
No,
Program, Christine.
I don't,
Okay.
I'm not putting my money in gold. I'd just as soon send the money to my brother. He has a, I think he has Bank of America. I can just wire everything to him and have him safe keep it. It'll stay in the
At this
family.
point of time,
It'll stay in the family, and I'd feel more comfortable. I mean, can't you just set up like a government escrow account and let me wire it to it? That would be easier, and I would be
regarding about that, I'll have to discuss about this matter. Okay. If
ask
you're
them.
not comfortable with gold,
Well,
yeah.
no,
If you're not comfortable with the
this is
gold,
this is the dilemma I'm in. I have security on my bank. I can, for example, I can send the money to a business broker account. There's no trouble. I just go in and say, look, things are looking a little strange. Do you mind if I transfer the bulk of my savings and checking to this business escrow account while I finish some litigation? The bank, oh, she hung up on me.
thank you for calling. This is
Hi,
Karen. Did the
Karen.
call drop again?
Yeah, it did.
Yeah.
What
Continue
what
with
I
what you're saying.
Okay, so the idea that I'm going off of back in 2014, there's this girl that I dated. She claimed that I made her pregnant. Okay.
Hmm.
And I said, no, I did not. I said, we, you need to prove it. And she goes, I can prove it. So I was taken to this court as a child support thing, and they ordered me to hand over, it was like $30,000. And I said, but I didn't father the child. And the court said, okay, well, to satisfy our requirements, we're going to have you send your money to this escrow account. Will it remain while we litigate this? Ultimately, I won, and I got my money back. I got my money back because I was able to prove I wasn't the father. I see this as being similar. If I can send my money to an escrow account, like a business, I can just go into my bank and say, look, I'm facing litigation. I need to move this into escrow. Could we move XXX to this location? And then after the litigation, they're telling me they would send it back. I would feel much more comfortable doing that.
This instructions came from the Department of Treasury first.
Tell the Treasury, tell the Treasury that's what I've done in the past, and I would be readily and able to do it again.
Okay.
See what they
All
say.
right, then I'll need your time. Yeah.
So
Give me
yeah,
a moment.
business escrow account. That's just a business in the U.S. that has a bank account I can move the money to for a temporary period while we get this stuff settled out.
Okay, just give me a moment, okay?
All right. Thank you, Karen. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
Okay, what I'm trying to do is steer her to a hawala. I'm hoping they give me a business bank account. If I've seen several times them having the victim buy gold. I don't know what they do with it after that, though. I don't know, iScientist. I'm trying to see if she can get one. It's crazy. It's a common. It's becoming common. Chappie said that she sees it a lot. Gold has intrinsic value throughout the world. We know that. Yeah, I know the script better than her. I'm going to listen to Beethoven's disco song again. It says bluegrass, funky disco. Here it is.
Baby, the cat is always on the scene, saving people from
No, she didn't say Bitcoin at all.
Shiny fur and his neon collar glow. He's moving through the night. Everywhere he goes, dancing through the darkness, moving with the beat. Beethoven's on a mission, bringing that funky heat. He's got the rhythm in his pulse, the party in his soul, spreading joy and love, making everybody whole.
That's pretty cool. One of the things that I'm a little wary about these music generators is like that one that I really like. This one. I can't download like a score. I can only download a finished rendering. If I can download the score, then I could actually manipulate it. It lets you create instrumentals. Like here's an example of an instrumental. I don't want to do that one though. Let me stop it. You can't cancel it? I'm gonna cancel it. I'm gonna move it to trash. I don't want it to create it. Move it to trash. Move it to trash. I want to do an upbeat disco tune song about Beethoven the cat, superhero saves people. So this is an instrumental it's making. Oh, it says that it's still generating though. Let me copy that and I'll refresh it. I wonder why it thinks it's generating. It isn't. Please wait for your other generations to finish. That's weird. In Suno, if you delete it while it's generating, it still generates it. All right. Chappie, I was mentioning that you said you've seen scammers get victims to buy gold. She did not mention Bitcoin or any other virtual currency. She only mentioned gold. Are you there, Karen?
I'm still here with you. Give me a
Okay.
moment.
All right. Okay, so I set up another Suno account and I'm creating an upbeat disco song about Beethoven the cat, a superhero that saves people from danger. So this is going to be an instrumental. So this will show you that you can get instrumentals out of Suno AI and then use a product like 11 Labs to produce the vocals, I guess. 11 Labs also has just released a music creation site also. I haven't tried it yet. Not too bad. Not bad. Let me see what 11 Labs
All
is
right.
doing.
I've
Okay.
discussed about the matters with the Department of Treasury.
Okay.
And there's another alternative on how you should be able to go ahead and protect and safeguard your assets.
Okay.
You will receive an email that will come to you directly from the Department of Treasury. The email will contain all the safety measures and the instructions of what you'll be doing next, okay?
All right.
What I need you to do is that once you have the email,
Do you have my
I need you to let me know, please.
do you have my email address?
You said cousinsray70@gmail.com, right?
Yeah, COUSINRAY70 at gmail.com.
Got it, yes.
Okay, I
You will
haven't
receive
received
an
it.
email on this. Yeah,
Okay.
just give it a minute or two, okay?
Okay,
Once
cool.
you've got it, you let me know first. I'm holding the line with you. Thank you.
All right. Okay, so Suno AI only holds a certain amount of oh, if I go back. Oh wow, it's got it in my history. I'm going back to the first Suno AI song I created. Okay, so the first one I did, in the darkness of the night, I see a.
In the darkness of the night, I see a flickering light. Shadows dance upon.
Yeah, these were ones I created months, a year ago, actually. Rotten Kitty Cat running through the house. That's pretty cool. Thanks, name withheld for the generous super chat. I appreciate that. I have to say I'm quite dedicated to this scambait, hanging on with this idiotic Karen. Um, Pitiful lady. I have a feeling they're going to press me to get the gold. Okay, okay, Karen, I did just get it.
Okay, now, as this email contains all the safety measures and the instructions, I need you to go
Digital,
through everything, okay?
digital
And once you're
currency.
done,
Oh man, I can't do digital currency. I'm not allowed to.
what do you mean you're not allowed to?
Okay, I'm the senior manager of an international warehouse distribution center called Boxit Inc. And part of my NDA is that I not sign up as part of my job NDA is that I do not sign up for digital currency because it's too tempting in their bylaws for an employee of Boxit Inc. to convert invoices over to a uncontrolled format. So I'm barred from any form of digital currency. I'm strictly only bank only. And besides, Cyprus Credit Union has in their lobby prohibiting people from converting funds into that.
These are the only options that you have.
I'm not. I
As per the
can't.
instruction that has
I
been
I
given by the
I will.
Department of Treasury.
I will not only lose my job, they will take me to court for breaking the agreement I've had with them for 20 years. I stand to lose all my wages for the past 20 years. This will make me homeless if I do this.
So if you're not willing to go ahead and convert your funds into a cryptocurrency,
I can't.
there is only one other way that you can do that to convert your funds into Federal Reserve gold.
And what is the way? Gold?
For that, in order to convert your funds into a Federal Reserve gold, yes, I know, you know, that the price goes up and goes down sometime, but doesn't go too low, the gold.
Okay. I am
Here,
willing. I am willing to send the money to an escrow account. That's what I need is escrow. I don't. It's going to get back into my bank eventually, right?
basically,
I want to send it in a
once you
digital
open up,
form. I want to send it to an escrow account. And then when this is over, have it sent back to me. I don't want it converted over to intangible money. That's what that is. The price of that goes up and down as well. I will wire it.
but
I
your
will.
funds will be
I
preserved.
will. I want to wire the money that I own to an escrow account. It'll go out with a certain value, and when it comes back, that exact same value comes back. I don't want to turn it into an asset that can go up and down.
The thing here is that you're not investing your money, you're preserving your funds. That's
That's
the reason
exactly
your
what
funds is going to be.
that's what preservation is. It's called an escrow account. I've been through this before with child support. This is different, but it's the same thing in a sense of banking.
Okay.
Talk to the
If
Treasury.
that's the
They'll
case,
know
I
this.
will be.
The, tre-
Okay.
the Treasury
I will
knows
need.
this.
Okay. I will need more time from you then. Okay. Let
That's
me do
fine.
one thing. If that's the
That,
case, give me time. I will discuss about this matter and try to sort out the things with the Department of Treasury. Okay.
okay. All right.
And we'll try to find out a solution for you. Okay. And regarding about the escrow, I will personally mention about this because you're
Okay.
comfortable in this. Okay. And I
It's
will
the
give you a
only
call
way.
back
Okay. It's the only
today.
way I'm. The only way I'll do it is to a business escrow account at some bank here in the States. It doesn't have to be Cyprus Credit Union. It can be Bank of America. I don't care. It can be
Okay.
Chase Bank. It can be Chase Bank. It can be, I don't know, there's thousands of banks.
All right. I'll be working on that and checking. And until then, all you need to do is wait for my call. As soon as I got a solution for this, I will get you back with you. Okay. It will be today itself. Give me some few,
I want you to
like an
text me.
hour or two.
Text me also because I'm gonna go to Popeyes for lunch. I want Louisiana chicken.
Okay.
I'm gonna have chicken
Please
for
save my
lunch.
number. That way you know that when I call you, it is me. Okay. At this point of time,
Right.
because of the investigation that has been going on, those accounts that has been opened up under your name, those all the accounts has been restricted. So if they try to use those accounts which is under your name again, it will kick them out. That way, there is
Yeah.
a possibility that they might come to know that there is something going on, and definitely they're using your identity. So definitely they will have your number. They might try to call you and get out information from you. In order to avoid that, unknown, avoid all the unknown calls. Don't entertain any unknown call. Okay. If you
Okay.
need to speak to anybody else apart from me, I should be the first one who should let you know that you will be speaking to this person. So
All
which
right.
means that there will not be anybody else calling you apart from me. Please save my number on your phone. That way you will not miss the call from me, and you know it is me who called you. Okay.
Yeah, I
So
have it
I'll get
saved.
back with you as soon as
You're
possible.
you're in as a you're in as a contact. But I want you to text me also because I might be in a restaurant. I'm not going to answer the Social Security while I'm in public. That'll be risky. I don't want them to hear anything of what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm. I understand. It's important that you have a privacy to talk to me when I call you as well. Okay.
Right. Right.
So please be available, and I will give you a call back in about an hour or two maximum. Okay.
Okay. All right.
Until then, all you need to do is to maintain a privacy, take good care of yourself. I'll talk to you again soon. Okay?
All right. All right. Thank you, Karen.
Thanks.
Thank
No
you.
problem. Thank you. Talk to you again. Yep.
Bye-bye. Okay, folks. My hope is that they'll give me a U.S. based bank business, which is Hawala, and then I'll send that off to Chappie for reporting. Um, I think it's a valuable scam bait. It could turn into something reportable. That's the important part. All right, I think I'm done with streaming for today. I may play a game later. I'm not sure. I kind of lost my cookies yesterday playing VR, so if I play a game, it'll be a 3D game, but it's not VR. I'm gonna go ahead and raid someone here. I'm gonna raid. I'm gonna raid Pirate Software. Um, there have been scam baiters that I've raided, and they don't even acknowledge the raid. So that's why I'm not raiding a scam baiter. Pirate Software may not recognize me, but I consider him a good friend. It'll be raiding in 7 seconds. Yeah, if I raid someone who's got only 100 or 2 viewers, I at the least expect a shout out, but I haven't been getting shouted out, so I'm not going to raid scam baiters that don't shout me out. All right, folks.
Gotcha.
You guys have a wonderful day. I might be back on later for a gaming stream. We'll have to see. If anything comes of this, I'll update you guys. The next time I stream, I'll say, "Hey, that lady forked over a bank to me." I'll let you know what goes on. Raid Persian American means I send everybody on my Twitch stream to another streamer. It's a friendly way of sharing your audience with another creator. Take care, everybody. Have a wonderful day, and I may see you later if I do some streaming. I was thinking of playing Little Nightmares or Stray. That's a cat game. Those are fun games, and they're not hard. But Little Nightmares, I have Little Nightmares. That's a great game. Take care, everybody, and I'll see you guys later. Have a wonderful day.